Hello everyone and welcome back to Masu Pro Wrestling. Tonight we will start off with Idol Division Contest in our little Idol Division Tournament. It will be MamaInu starting out tonight in our opening contest. MamaInu's daughter TeaTheShiba has already advanced to the next round, so maybe MamaInu and TeaTheShiba will clash once more for an opportunity and a shot at the Idol Division Championship. MamaInu did not pick up a victory against Rize at Realizing Redemption. She is still a very impressive contender with the most knowledge in the Idol division, I would say, in either division, when it comes to fighting. MamaInu is here to fight, and if T is anything to go off of, I think MamaInu has quite the shot here. Could be the next Idol division champion in our midst right here. MamaInu will have to face a handful more of competitors to get this shot. The championship has been monopolized, really, and MamaInu has not had a chance at the championship. But no matter what happens, I think today is going to be a good day, as MintyClovers enters back, a little bit of shades of the corrupted Clovers, still sporting that mask. But MintyClovers has much of a nicer demeanor, even after the loss she suffered, 0-13. Could this be Minty's night to finally pick up a win against MamaInu? MamaInu debuted, and the first person she ever fought was MintyClovers. But it's been a while since these two have looked across the ring in one-on-one contests. Can MintyClovers pull out a victory tonight? Minty is usually a very fast-paced competitor right out the gates, but taking it slow with MamaInu, knowing that MamaInu can overpower her with grapples and with strikes. Minty throws MamaInu out of the ring, off the ropes, and immediately topples to the floor. This could be MintyClovers' tournament to win it all. Ooh, caught her. That's exactly why you don't want MamaInu to use your momentum against you on the floor. Throwed into the barricades, using everything in her surrounding against you. MintyClovers takes it and passes back and returns the favor to MamaInu. Shoulder blades to the barricade. These two could be the first count-out victory or loss. 5 count. MamaInu makes it back to the ring. MintyClovers makes it back into the ring. And the fight will continue. MamaInu did pick up the win, of course, against MintyClovers at Living Legends in her debuting match. Can she pull that off again? Minty has had a fire lit under her recently, and it's a new type of Minty. I like to see that the demeanor and the good days are back, but I feel like this Minty is not giving people chances, being nice, forgiving, but not forgetting. MintyClovers is here to get some victories and have a shot at the Idol Division Championship. MamaInu throws her into the corner and then throws her out of it. I'm not going to say I'm picking anybody as a favorite to win, but I would say that I would love to see MamaInu v. MamaInu v. TeaTheShiba again. A battle of the ages between families. Standing shooting star press for a 1 count. A very quick 1 count, barely a 1 count. When I say kicked out at a 1 count, that is as one as that count could get. Frog splash off the top ropes. Rolled through, does MamaInu. Kick to the guts, trading blows. Off the ropes, drops down. Ooh, spinning back elbow. That elbow could cut open your eye. Could fracture your skull. MamaInu goes around the other side, picking up steam, but MintyClovers gonna meet her there, cross body on the floor in front of our French-Canadian commentator's booth. Atomic drop by MamaInu into another atomic drop. Kip up by MintyClovers. 3 count, throws MamaInu back into the ring. That's the only place you want a decision here in MPW. Ooh, back body drop by MamaInu. Sweeps the leg. Standing shooting star press. Caught it this time with the knees up. Drop kick to a proned MintyClovers on her knees. Roll up into the ropes, sort of, but the tail nearly touching the ropes. 1 count again. Not even close to a 2 count. Barely 1 counts for MamaInu. Swinging neck breaker by MintyClovers. Booty popping moonsault, shades of TeaTheShiba. And now Minty's trying to slow it down and control the pace here. Doesn't want MamaInu to control the pace. Standing shoots are just flipping over, probably going to get dizzy. And a Russian leg sweep from the Japanese superstar. MintyClovers going back up top to the high rent district. Frog splash again. Beautifully executed. 1, 2. Ooh, 2 count. Near fall, actually. Very close. And MamaInu, no, MintyClovers, Fisherman Buster. Beautifully placed Fisherman Buster, dropping her head on the that stack of dimes she calls a neck. But MamaInu dazes her, catches her again in a gut punch. MamaInu's got Minty in a pile driver. Talk about dropping your weight on your neck, but Minty does not seem phased. Sit down pile driver. That's what they used to do back in the day. Many have thrown out that practice for how dangerous the move can be. But here in MPW, we live for danger. Dropping her could hyper-extend the knee with that drop. Elbow drop. Right to the chest. 3 count. Another elbow drop to the chest. At a count of 4. Wind up punch to the ear. Count of 5, choking out Minty. Could this be a count out for both of them? MamaInu picks up Minty. I don't think MamaInu wants to go out that way. Count of 6. MamaInu knows she has to put everything on the line to take out Minty or kick out at 1 this late into the match. MamaInu is shocked and surprised. Ooh, but could MamaInu be back to her old tricks again? In the center of the ring for a shot at the Idol Division. Ooh, championship. #1 contender. MintyClovers kicks out. Super kick dodged by MintyClovers for the punch. Trading blows. Back to back. Could we be seeing another no sit down power bomb? MamaInu rolls MintyClovers over. Referee slightly out of position. 1, 2. Kick out of 2. A solid 2 kick out. MintyClovers never say die. Some fans calling her the true ultimate underdog of the MPW roster. And I would say I'd have to agree, backbreaker. And now Minty is looking to fly, I think. Minty hit this to Glitchy on the chair. Can she hit it to MamaInu with the clover cutter? Center of the ring. Could this be it? 1, 2, 3. MintyClovers will be moving on to the next round and the first ever win. MintyClovers has just shocked the world. Could MintyClovers go all the way and become the Idol Division #1 contender? I would have to say that today is a good day to be MintyClovers. Ooh, I don't know how you... That's our opening match. I don't know how you follow that. But we have a match. We have 3 other matches waiting for you guys, and I bet they're going to be not as good, but good. As MintyClovers moves on to the next round, we'll see you guys in our next match. I am smiling ear to ear as we move on to our next match. It will be Icon Division Contest. And this man not coming out with MerlinGTB. Interesting. Could the team Wizard King have a little bit shaky? Or does Gareth have to prove himself for Merlin? Gareth was unable to show up for Merlin's championship match, and Merlin was unable to retain the gold. And now Gareth is going to be in a match by himself. Usually has his protege, or usually has his teacher and partner in his corner, but he does not tonight. That could bode bad for Gareth, or it's a great way to test out Gareth's worth here, and if he can pick up the win. I don't think we've ever really seen Gareth maybe once without Merlin in his corner. They've been attached to the hip ever since Gareth showed up. But who will be Gareth's opponent? It will be none other than the MPW Openweight Champion himself, the man who pinned the Icon Division Champion, Dragthulu. If I was Gareth, this is an insane test for the knight to try and slay the dragon, but I would be incredibly intimidated by this man. Dragthulu has obtained the Openweight Championship and pinned the Icon Division Champion. If he continues on where he is going, this could potentially be a dominant run as Openweight Champion and Icon Division Champion. We have no news on what could potentially earn someone a shot at the Icon Division Championship currently held by UnchainedAwesome. And this is not an Openweight Championship match. Can Dragthulu not only defend his championship, but maybe earn an opportunity? We will see, but Dragthulu's been on a tear recently with these wins. Finally being able to go into his own. Dragthulu versus Gareth Unpardoned. The knight versus the dragon. How will this go? Gareth out the gate. I think Dragthulu's pretty used to people just running at him at this point. He just always blocks every match. He just holds up his block. Drop kick to the floor. It's hard to follow up our opening match, but these two are insanely athletic, and I'm excited to see what they'll do. Ooh, just making sure that Drag doesn't get back in the ring. Off the top rope, Hurricane Rana to the floor. Like I said, these two are amazing talents, and I would love to see what kind of magic they can make in the ring. As a fan, I am here for it. Leg drop to the balls. A little bit of satisfaction for what Dragthulu did. A little karma to what Dragthulu did to Unchained last week. But hey, if it gets results, I suppose that's how it does. Northern Lights suplex into a brainbuster onto the floor. 6 count. Gareth rolling in. Ref saying get in the ring. Up top is Gareth. Elbow drop. Early cover, could this be it? 2, ooh, actually near fall. Gareth thought he might have had that there. I mean, a lot of damage has already been done to the champion. But kicks out. Inverted suplex. And now just banging the head and neck onto the canvas, shaking the ring. Stomping. Ooh, Gareth rolls him up. Could this be a sneaky little win? Referee's so out of position, it's absolutely crazy. Kick out at 1. That maybe would have been a 2 count if the referee... I mean, you gotta be... we have good referees, we have bad referees. All our referees are good, you know. You gotta make sure that the shoulder's down. He doesn't want to make a mistake. I appreciate it, but sometimes that's a rookie referee mistake there. Knee to the skull. To that eye that could dislocate a retina. Ooh. I have no idea what that was, but I would just call it impressive. As Gareth moves into the corner. Oh, maybe it was going for a high caliber. Ooh, arm drag by Dragthulu. 1 kick out of 1. But Dragthulu's not going to let Gareth get as much space as he would like. Axe handle from the top rope to the floor. Drag's not really known for his high flying capabilities, but he'll still go to the high rent district every once in a while. Picks up in a fireman's carry and drops him on the hardest part of the ring. That is where all the metal and the beams connect, right around that to hold up the canvas and the ropes. Gareth taking his time to get back into the ring. 5 and just gets caught with a knee. Running knee strike by Dragthulu. And a little bit of a spider pretzel. Kicks him out of the corner and maybe gonna... Oh, I thought he was maybe lining him up for a high caliber. Oh, maybe he is. Picks him up for a high caliber. Roll or knocks him out of the way. Pushes him away. Dragthulu had it scouted. Arguably one of the smartest guys in the Icon division is Dragthulu. Turns him around for a Snapdragon suplex onto his head. Dragthulu in control. The open weight champion has him up for an abyssal tombstone. Faces him away from the ropes. Expert placement here. But now yep, that foot right there. Now he's moving him a little bit closer to the ropes. I think he's wasting too much time here. Still could be it. I think Gareth's eyes are closed. Okay. He kicks out. Gareth's eyes might have rolled in the back of his skull there. Off the ropes. Ricochet. Head scissor by Gareth. Slowing down the pace of the match. Ooh. Skywalker by Gareth. And now maybe looking for the Brown Crown. Brown Crown lands its mark here. 2, kick out of 2 by the openweight champion. Dragthulu does not want to take a loss here. Any sort of loss could potentially jeopardize his opportunity at an Icon Division Championship match. Shooting star press. Dragthulu pulling himself up in the corner, flies himself all the way across the ring into the ring post. Dragthulu chain wrestling here. Dragthulu can capitalize off the reversal in the corner, but is able to pick up some momentum here. Now Dragthulu picks up Gareth for that running power slam. Knocks him, turns him around, elbows out though. Super kick to the leg. Backflips over, grabs him into a German suplex in the corner. His head almost bouncing off that bottom turnbuckle, goes for another deadlift German suplex. Kick out at 2. Gareth sends Drag off the ropes, drop down, bumps him. And now he's pulling Drag into the ropes. Kick to the lower leg. Oh, kicks him over the ropes. And Gareth is looking to fly. Hurricane Rana through the middle ropes again. Knee drop to the face. Gareth is impressive. Maybe having Merlin at his side was giving him too much pressure. He's able to just go it on his own, do what he needs to do to pick up this win. It would be refreshing to see someone in blue and gold pick up a clean win once in a while. Gareth in the corner, waiting. But I think Drag might be out. I think Gareth notices that. Referee out of position. 1, 2, kick out of 2. I think he took way too long to realize. Yeah, he's beating himself. Don't beat yourself up about it too much, kid. He noticed that Dragthulu might have been out. Tried to capitalize, but capitalized a little bit too late. Off the ropes, reversed by Drag. Drops over, grabs him into the head scissor kip up. And the lights go out once again, and Dragthulu has Gareth unexpected. We really need to check on those lights. The lights go out. Picks Gareth up in a fireman position, reversed it, got out of it. That was a snap suplex. That was a little bit of a shock for Gareth, but he seems to be back in it. Limping the wear and tear of this match as he climbs up to the top for another Brown Crown. Brown Crown hits it. 1, 2, 3, and Gareth picks up a win against Dragthulu without his mentor in his corner. Gareth's got to be super happy, but Tycho out of nowhere with the kendo stick. Maybe giving him a little bit of a warning for what happens when he tries to meddle in people's matches. B.A. Tycho ending the celebration early. And we will move on to our semi-main event of the evening. It is time for our semi-main event. FlairZero making his way in from work. FlairZero, I think the last time we saw him, he lost to Unchained in the finals of the #1 contender Icon Division match, which would have Chain move on to the next round. FlairZero obviously not happy about that. And he's coming in from work, which he's not happy about that either. FlairZero is the working class wrestler analytical, technical, lethal is FlairZero as he makes his way meticulously down to the ring. I bought a thesaurus for this. As the Idol division whittled down to see who will be the #1 contender, the Icon division is sort of up in arms as a new champion has been crowned, but no challenger is yet to stand up to him. Dragthulu got a pin, but then Gareth pinned Dragthulu. You gotta maybe think, does Gareth get that shot now? Does Dragthulu still have a shot at the title? A challenger really has to be the one for the championship. FlairZero will be facing off. Speaking of champions, FlairZero will be facing off against champion of the Icon division, UnchainedAwesome. Just got pinned last week by Dragthulu. His first night as champion, and he's looking to get some wins here. Unchained beat Merlin at Realizing Redemption to gain redemption against Merlin, against the man who had been attacking him and assaulting him weeks on end, the man who beat him in the very first match of MPW, and now he is the champion. Can Flair realize his redemption and beat the man who beat him for his shot at the championship? FlairZero versus Unchained. Championship not on the line for our semi-main event tonight, one-on-one. Unchained has a bit of a new look and attitude since winning the championship. Flair does not seem bothered, but how will this affect Flair's analytical abilities? If Chain is a new type of breed here, maybe it's going to throw Flair off, but he blocked that super kick pretty easily. The height advantage for Flair is a little bit stark. Clothesline from the King of the Lariats. Running, but Flair controlling the pace with the grapples. Double stomps his weight onto Chain, that very average-sized man. Double stomp again. Chain grabs the legs and dragon screw leg whip from the sheepdog. Chain has to prove to everyone that he is a fighting champion. He's not just a one fluke guy. Everybody who wins the championship has to prove it. He lost in a triple threat to palm strikes in the face to Dragthulu. And he's got to prove where it counts that he is a fighting champion. Later tonight, we will have another multi-competitor matchup. 4 idols won to the ring in an elimination fatal 4-way match. To keep them warmed up for this tournament and whatever they have prepared for them. Flair is going to clothesline Chain, but Chain got into the ring and caught him off guard there. Flair punches Chain off, reversal as he gets back into the ring. Backing Chain into the corner. Ooh, busted Flair open. I don't know if we have stats on how many times someone's been busted open, but I think Flair has got to be on that list quite high. Really early in the match. Over the knee. And rolls up. Flair, could he steal the victory here? No. Rolls up Chain now. Could he steal the victory? 1. No. Off the ropes, flying forearm from UnchainedAwesome. Kip up from Flair. Throws him off the ropes. Ducks over him. Bumps him. Again, off the ropes. No. Back elbow. Ooh, a little bit of a strike combo here. Knee to the head. Splattering all that blood already over the place. 1, Kick out at 1 by Flair. Running Bulldog by FlairZero. And a forearm takes him down. Puts him on Wobbly Street. But Flair is going to get a combo breaker of his own there. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Rolls him up again. Could this be a cheeky little victory? No. Shane goes for the below 0. There he hits it. Not Shane, but Flair there. 1 onto the champion. 2, kick out. The blood dripping from Flair's nose could be broken. Went for the Enziguri, misses it off the ropes. Leg kick. Clotheslines from the master of the lariat. Firing up. And he sweeps the leg, taking the big man off his feet. Shane is fired up. Super kick to the skull of FlairZero. 1, 2, kick out at 2. And Shane is going up for the flying sheepdog headbutt. Rolls out of the way. Nobody's home. Flair with the drop kick. One of the most beautiful drop kicks in the business. Ooh. Back body drop. It's looking like he was maybe doing a deadlift German. Flair might want to take this home early. That blood might get in the way of his eyes. Below 0. Knocks it again, and right as I say that, he might take it home early for the champion. 1, 2. No. Championship not on the line, but a win against the champion is always going to be a big feat. A little bit of another combo breaker by FlairZero. Could have just knocked out Chain 2. Kick out at 2. A pretty decisive kick out at 2 by Chain. And now Flair might be going for another below 0. No, missed it. Or reversed it by Chain. Drops the leg. Chain is feeling dizzy. I can't imagine how much power those knees feel in his skull. But Chain is fighting back. Off the ropes kick. Little ninja kick. Little Chun-Li kick. Kick to the inner thigh. And Chain is going back up top to the high rent district for the flying sheepdog headbutt. And hits it this time center of the ring. 1, 2, 3 to a bloodied Flair. A decisive win by the champion. As we move on to our main event of the evening. 4-person Idol Division contest. Elimination match. It will be containing every member of the tournament so far other than MamaInu and Minty. Keep them limber and ready for their next matches in the tournament. We will move on to the main event of our night. We'll see you there. It is time for your main event of the evening. It will be 4-way Idol Division contest. The first ever Fatal 4-way elimination match. That meaning is that if you get pinned, the person who pins you doesn't win the match. They eliminate you from the match. So Rize, coming off her loss against TeaTheShiba last week and losing her spot in the tournament to determine the #1 contender for the Idol Division Championship, is here for really just bragging rights, keeping everybody, maybe getting some revenge on T, potentially could damage an opponent, maybe make them have to, I mean, God forbid, make them drop out of the tournament. a chance to show off to the higher-ups in a fatal four-way match where the two of these members will be just using this match as a warm-up to keep limber, and one of these two competitors is TeaTheShiba. TeaTheShiba was the one to take out Rize in the first round. And will she be able to make it to the next round? TeaTheShiba has always been a runner-up in the Idols division and is looking to be on the top of the mountain. Some people don't take Tish seriously enough, but when she gets in that mindset, she can be incredibly dangerous. A potential opponent for T in this tournament, coming up in the second round, is going to be Usaino, MPW's own Bunny Bean, coming off of a win against Glitchy in their match last week. Overcoming the odds once again is Usaino. Minty will join these two in the next round of the tournament, as well as Draven, who gets a bye, because we have an odd number of people in this tournament, and Draven is still ranked number 1 with only 3 career losses. So Usaino, T, and Minty will be in the next round. Anyone could be your opponent here, and maybe T and Usaino are feeling that they want to take out their competition here. And definitely a hazard in this match will be GlitchyBasturds. Certainly not happy after the defeat by Usaino. Once again shafted at the shot of the Idols Division Championship. Will Glitchy be able to mess up some people's chances here? And maybe impress the higher-ups. Maybe get an open weight championship opportunity at some point. Usaino looking like she was throwing hands with Rize in the back there, actually. I'm not quite sure what happened. Those two have history. Rize left Usaino during a tag team match. Maybe still hasn't gotten over that. The height differences in each competitor is startling, as Usaino and Rize go after each other, and Glitchy and T start going after each other. This is a barnyard brawl here tonight, with the variety of animals in this match. Noah's Ark be damned. Eat your heart out. Suplex after the booty, or before the booty pop moonsault. Super kick to the running Usaino. In this match, you no longer, unless you think that someone may help you along the way, you no longer really want to worry about saving your opponent from being pinned, because that is just one more person out of the way. This is a multi-man match, which means there is no disqualifications, and T has pulled out a table. Maybe someone's going through that later in this match. T sends Rize off the ropes. German suplex with the bridge pin. Kick out at 1. And the two former combatants of their previous matches, sit-down powerbomb, learned that from her mother, are fighting each other. Rize and T fought last week, as well as Usaino and Glitchy. Rize the only one left in the ring. The only way you can win is by pinning in the ring. It's not falls count anywhere. It's just no disqualification. As all 4 collide. Glitchy got the drop kick from Rize, former questionably partners. Body press. Uranagi to Usaino. And Glitchy going to her favorite weapon, the solid steel stairs. Super kick blocked by Usaino. Usaino thrown into... Oh, and through the rope spear to the back by Rize. Rize ran around the whole ring to spear T in the back. Rize willing to do anything it takes. Glitchy's got her favorite weapon in hand, but unable to use it. As Rize knocks it out of it. Ooh, Brainbuster kind of landed on the stairs there. Usaino to T. Rize and Usaino meeting in the middle. Judo throw, running around the ring. T and Glitchy fighting in the top left corner. Rize feeling herself as Usaino is eyeing her up. Glitchy's got a chair, I think. And Glitchy is now in the ring. Usaino leaves the ring to go under these weapon-hungry idols. Got the kendo stick and whacks it but misses. A whack to T with the kendo stick. Taking it to TeaTheShiba. Now Glitchy and Rize. Rize goes careening into the barricade. Scoop slam. Kip up. Chair to the back of the head. So much is happening already. Knee into the Frankensteiner. Onto the floor. No one wants to be in the ring right now. The ring is where they put people they don't want. Half of the combatants are down. Tosses her onto the chair and the concrete. Usaino throws Glitchy into the barricade. And then throws T away. Basement drop kick. And a chair in hand to the back. Misses clothesline from Glitchy. Now T with the clothesline to Rize. Rize said, come on, come on. And got a little bit of a clothesline for her troubles. Throws T into the barricade. Throws Glitchy away. And now Rize is in control here. Running down to Glitchy. Oh, maybe was going for a spear. Didn't quite get it. Double choke slam 404 by Glitchy. Throws Usaino into the barricade. Does T, and Glitchy and T meet up. Former teammates, 3 of the 4 members of Team Glitchy fighting it out. Throws T into the ring post. And then into the barricade. And Rize said, get out of there. Throws Glitchy into the steel steps. Usaino snaps suplex onto the floor. The damage being done. Sling blade. Everybody's trying to stay out of the ring right now, making sure they can't be eliminated. Glitchy goes in the ring, and T continues the assault on the outside. Glitchy dives through the middle ropes. Oh, Kip ups the chair out of Usaino's hands. DDT onto the floor, nearly missing the chair. Rize throws Usaino into the ring and says, come on. Rize finally making it back into the ring. The only place you can win is in the ring. Usaino suplex barely hits the table. The back of her heel onto that table there. And now looking for the bunny hop Pele kick. Can Usaino land it? She doesn't. Rize blocks it. Spear by Rize to Usaino. 1, 2. No, nearly our first elimination as they're fighting with a hockey stick in the corner over there. T and Glitchy are. Super kick by T. Rize and Usaino in the ring as T and Glitchy fight out in no man's land. Rize goes up top. The panda looking to fly. All red everything Rize. Rize goozled by Glitchy into the frame drop onto the table. 1, 2, no kick out. An impressive kick out by Rize onto the table. That is gotta feel so bad on your back. Oh, whacks her across the head. Whacks them. Breaks the kendo stick over them. Rize drops down. Jumps over. Ooh, misses the single leg dropkick, running knee strike to Rize. As Glitchy makes her way into the ring, T looking to fly. T flying over Glitchy with the twisted T. Rize might be out. 1, 2, 3. Rize is the first one eliminated. It has turned into a triple threat match. Rize took a frame drop and a twisted T. T's head bouncing off that table. Usaino and T looking for an advantage going into their matches and wanting some momentum. Glitchy and Rize looking for revenge. Kick out at 2. Usaino and T both have experience in multi-man matches as T boops the snoot. Booping the snoot again of the Bunny Bean. Back body drop. Or sidewalk slam, excuse me. By Glitchy. Rize taking the walk of shame. Goes for the bunny hop. Kinda lands it. Doesn't quite get all of it on T. Sling blade. Basement drop kick. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. Kick out of 2. There can only be one. Chops lighting up the bunny. Knee strike from those tiny knees. Oh, chops the leg. And now takes control of the match. Usaino not letting T out of her sight. T, oh, grabs the hockey stick. Oh, Canada to the head of Glitchy. The hockey stick spinning. Usaino and Glitchy, or Usaino and T could potentially fight in the next round. Raised knee into the Frankensteiner. That is a big climb to get up to the head of Glitchy. Kicks and hits. Running up, knee again. Frankensteiner could concuss Glitchy. Ooh, throws T into the barricade. Goes to that discus big boot. Nowhere to be found. Getting dizzy German suplex by Usaino. Very rarely do you see Usaino do the German suplex. As T and Glitchy both getting up. Glitchy tries to throw Usaino in the ring, but she stops it. They roll Glitchy into the ring. That table still hasn't seen play since its inception. And Usaino says it's time to stop. 1, 2, kick out of 2. Usaino is one bloodthirsty bunny. Always constantly going under the ring for different tools and toys to play. Big hit to the butt with a sledgehammer from Usaino to the toesy woesies of T. Oh, and right to the gut. Take the wind out of you. T drops her. Drops them onto the sledgehammer. Now it's T's turn. Goes for the pin after the sledgehammer strike. 2. Kick out of 2 does Glitchy. Usaino hyping themselves up on the outside. Goes to hit with the chair, but knocks it out of T's head. Float over D, T to the floor. And now Glitchy throws Usaino into the ring. And Usaino's favorite toys to play with, the chairs, the stairs rather, smacking it across T, the solid steel steps. Ooh, and to the tailbone of Glitchy with that sledgehammer, sweeping her off her feet. T and Usaino stalking each other. Glitchy, the line drawn between them as they both go around, but now Glitchy's back up. Oh, grabs her. Oh, throws T into the barricade, right, bouncing off that MPW logo. Doing a little bit of a dance here in front of our French-Canadian commentator's booth. All three idols devastated right now. Insanely tired. Codebreaker. T went to run around, blocks the clothesline. T calling for the end. The slice across the throat, sling blade by Usaino. Apparently it wasn't over quite yet as Usaino gets the sling blade off. Throwing Glitchy into the barricade. TeaTheShiba with the kicks. Glitchy taking control of the match here, makes her way into the ring. Maybe looking at that stop sign that Usaino pulled out earlier. And says to T, it's time to stop, but T stops Glitchy instead. Trading blows here. Back body drop to the floor. Drop kick by Usaino. Glitchy rolled back into the ring. Usaino picking up T and hoisting her onto the apron. And lets her just kind of slide, melt off, if you will. Spine buster. Nobody has gone into the ring. Electric chair drop to the floor. From that height to the floor is absurd. Throws Glitchy into the barricade and bounces her head off the second set of stairs. T throws Usaino into the ring. T arguing with something on the floor. Usaino gets Glitchy into the ring. Knees to the head. There's an interesting strategy in this match. It's if you get in the ring, that's where you can lose. So to avoid losing, do as much damage as you can on the outside of the ring, and then find an opportunity to get an opponent in the ring with yourself. Throwing them in the ring, separating yourself as well, making sure that you throw certain people in the ring so you can fight 1v1 in this 1v1v1, I guess. So you're not fighting 1v2. Running DDT. And Glitchy's calling for the end here. Everyone has threatened the double choke bomb. Everybody's threatened the end here. Picking up T over her shoulder. Drops her onto the apron. Throws Usaino into the ring. Will Glitchy follow suit? Glitchy walking around the ring. Has the hockey stick in hand and is charging. T swaps her across the face. That's not even a word. Super kicks the hockey stick right out of her hands. And T gets sent in the ring. And Glitchy gets sent in the ring. Usaino reuniting everyone into the ring as they grab a hockey stick. T with the smacks walk up. Ooh, sweeps the legs with that hockey stick, cracking it over her legs. Goes for the pin. Could this be it for TeaTheShiba? And it is. TeaTheShiba is the second elimination. Glitchy goozles Usaino. Frame drop onto what remains of the hockey stick. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 by Usaino. Usaino's never say die attitude. I can't believe it. Goozles her again. But Usaino fights out of it. Usaino will not stay down. Usaino has beaten Glitchy before. Can she do it again? Or can they do it again? Excuse me. Drops them down once more. But Glitchy's back up. Sling blade. Slides into the drop kick. Usaino is as fierce as they come. Usaino climbing up top. Could we see a bunny hop to the chest of Glitchy? Glitchy, shoulders down, 2, 3, and Usaino picks up a decisive win against 3 other idols, keeping that momentum for the Idol Division Championship #1 contender match. When it comes to multi-man matches, I don't think there's anybody other than the Bunny Bean that can't be beat. They can't be beat. The only time I think they've lost a multi-man match is when Draven won the #1 contendership. So Usaino is looking very good and maybe will go all the way, but that is it for tonight's episode of MPW. I thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next week for some more MPW goodness. I'm Masu Pro Wrestlington. This was Masu Pro Wrestling, and I'll see you guys next time.